Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review another round. And this is from Thomas Vinterberg, and him collaborating again with Mikkelsen after their very successful film The Hunt, which I love The Hunt. It is a powerful, impactful drama. It's somewhere here in my collection. And hearing about them collaborating again, I was excited to see what this is about. And I'm super impressed by this film, and it could purely just be based off of the fact that the plot sounds like the sequel to Old School. It's a group of middle-aged men who think, if we balance having a blood alcohol level of 0.05, we can improve our lives at all times. Keeping that up, going to work, all this kind of stuff, it sounds like a stupid comedy. What Vinterberg is able to accomplish is making this a layered, dramatic, passionate, impactful, and darkly funny film. And I think that's really impressive coming from such a silly and kind of stupid premise just from the surface. And then you have a fantastic cast. Mads Mikkelsen proves that he is an extremely talented actor. And I like how in Vinterberg's films he's able to be more of like a regular guy kind of character. Obviously he's a teacher, he's educated, he has class, but you see him struggling being boring or being out of touch and distant, and the alcohol letting him loose. And it's very interesting for me to watch this film as I've never drank alcohol in my whole entire life. And I have no intention to. And seeing how this film is them trying to improve their lives with alcohol. And it's interesting because they think it's such a great idea, but the film doesn't shy away from showing the pitfalls of this idea that being drunk all the time or tipsy all the time can improve your life. Makes you more comfortable. And Mads Mikkelsen's character improves in the classroom because he's more comfortable, he can relate to his students more, he has having more fun. They're learning, they're having more fun. But you see how at first it opens up things for him to start improving his relationship with his wife, played by Maria Bonnevie. And there's this tension, there's this underlying awkwardness. They finally go on like a camping trip as a family and reconnect physically. And the layers, this film doesn't beat you over the head with things, but has twists and turns to it that layers things in, and that complexity of their relationship, because of all these years of complacency and distance, what that could do to a marriage, and what happens when finally one of them wakes up and tries to fix it. Can it be fixed? And that's one of the through themes of the film, and it's very powerful, and takes you on a ride. And him reconnecting with the children, and you have the rest of the three friends, played by Thomas Bill Larsen, Magnus Malang, and Lars Ranch, and they each have their own thing. One of them's is the coach of a kid's soccer team, and him connecting with his kids and having this fiery passion again for what he does. One's a music teacher who really connects with his students. One's a psychology teacher and is dealing with the really shaky marriage and home life that he has, and the alcohol driving them to get blackout drunk some nights, and what that does, those dominoes for each of them, and it goes to tragic places for some of them, and really big stakes to the film and the drama going on. And it's moving, it's impassionate, it's funny, it's heart-wrenching, it's fun at times, it's very emotional at times, and this impeccable cast, and then Vinterberg's direction. It's so subtle what he does with the camera and capturing things, the intimacy of his framing, of you seeing just even like Mads Mikkelsen sitting in his car, and his expression, his great physical acting. And this builds up to such an amazing cathartic moment at the very end of the film that makes you just want to get up and cheer along with what they're able to do in terms of where their lives go because of the journey they go through in this film. And by the end, I was moved. And this was a really impactful film. I absolutely loved Another Round, and I can't wait to see other films that Vinterberg and Mikkelsen do together. And this is skyrocketed towards the top of my top best films of 2020 so far. So if that isn't enough, you should really check this out. But those are my thoughts on Another Round. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.